I'm from Jaya International School. Today I will read a chapter from one of my favorite books from an author called Genonimo Stilton. The book is called The Christmas Toy Factory. The chapter I'm going to read is called A Bit of a Pickle. Just then, a woman's voice called out sternly, "Okay, that's enough now! Go back to sleep or you'll never get well!" A minute later, a chubby woman with white hair and sky blue eyes marched into the room. Can you guess who she was? Yup, Mrs. Claus, Santa's wife. When she saw me, she stopped and stared. I smiled. "Mrs. Claus, my name is Stilton." "Genonimo Stilton," I said. Suddenly, he broke into a wide grin. "Oh, Genonimo," she beamed. "We've been waiting for you. Please sit down. Can I get you anything? Hot chocolate? Cookies? A cheddar cheese log?" She disappeared into the kitchen. I turned my attention to Santa. But, Santa, why? Why did you bring me here? I squeaked. Santa sighed. "Well, Genonimo, I seem to be in a bit of a pickle. I won't be able to deliver the Christmas toys this year," he said. I gasped. "What? That was impossible!" I looked closely at Santa. Were his legs broken? Was he having a bad hair day? That's when I noticed his face. It was covered with tiny red spots. "Yikes!" I cried. Santa nodded. "I see you've noticed my little problem," he said. "Yes, Genonimo, I've come down with the measles right on my busiest night of the year." This was awful. Santa and the elves had worked so hard all year making toys for children, and now they won't be able to deliver them. A tear fell from Santa's eyes and landed in his fluffy white beard. "This is why I need your help, Genonimo. I cannot break my promise to the children." "Will you deliver the toys?" he asked. "Me? Deliver the toys? I had trouble scampering and chewing gum at the same time. Why me, Santa?" I squeaked. He smiled. "Because I have read every one of your books, dear Genonimo, and you have been on so many crazy adventures. This one will be a piece of cake," he explained. I was a nervous wreck. How could I, a newspaper mouse, take over Santa's job? It was such an enormous responsibility. But what if I mess up? What if the reindeer make fun of me? I squeaked. Mrs. Claus put her arm around me. "Of course you can do it, Genonimo. You just have to believe in yourself," she said. For some reason, that made me feel a little better. Maybe delivering the toys wouldn't be so hard after all. "I'll do it," I decided. Santa and Mrs. Claus beamed. Then Santa wrote something on a piece of paper. He rolled it up and handed it to me. Then he closed his eyes and went right to sleep. Finally, I can rest. He snored. And now it's the end of the chapter.